Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today we are playing Swordmaster. Alright. A very stiff jump. He's just woof. But hey, he does jump, so I mean that's positive. And we can duck and attack. Like that right there. Damn skeleton, man. He's a... Alright, let's back up a little bit so we can see what's coming. Ah. Almost so far. I mean, it's nothing spectacular, but it is not. Whoa. Nothing, not bad at all. Pretty basic. Ah. We'll do the whole jump and attack. The damn wolves, man. Ooh, that was close, because we were not going to survive many more of those blasts of rain, I guess you can call it. Alright, so there is no going back. Ah. We really need some health. Oh, we got... Okay, we did get health on the start of the next level. Alright, let's just forget about trying to kill those guys. Can't go in any doors, it doesn't appear to be. This is where the jumping is not a... is more of a problem than anything. Did these guys die at all? Because the jumping does not allow, like... Okay, this is dumb. The jumping doesn't allow you to, like, do a small jump or anything. It's just flat out... Alright. Practice the jumps here and see if we can get... Come on, really? Shit like this bothers me so much. There we go. Like, it just puts you in a spot where you can't do anything and, like, so frustrating. Is it me, or do the fireballs look like sperm? Like, it's not allowing me to jump onto the fucking thing. Oh, now he goes... What the fuck? Absolutely fucking annoying. Like, this is so stupid. Like, the game was going decent enough. Like, yeah, it's nothing spectacular, but, you know, all in all... Oh no, it's not the worst game we played. I feel like it could have been something, but at this point, it's like we got red sperm. Oh, now he's. Hey, we'll take it, right? Oh, are we kidding me? Okay, well, at least this is not as bad. Oh, come on! We're back at the fucking beginning again. These boss fights are like, see, this is what gives these games bad names. Like, yeah, we start figuring out this stuff. Ah, the sperm got us. Really? And then, like, now it's not getting us onto the thing. We're dead. We're barely even gonna get to the guy. We're not even gonna get there. We're gonna die right here. And these are why there's just such an issue with jeez. Like, I do get the jumping. Like, you're rigid, you're in a suit of armor. I'm surprised he's jumping at all. You know what? To suspend everything, I'm good with that. I don't mind that aspect of it. But just everything else is the problem. Like, what are you really supposed to do there? They're in sync. You can't, I mean, maybe hit them out of sync. This is the thing right here, though. He can block and avoid pretty much every one of our attacks. It's like his reach is longer, It's just like there's... I mean, we did a lot better, but like the game itself starts off, it seems like it's going to be a pretty decent game. And then you start playing it, and then they start doing... They do what the games, like what a lot of these fucking games do when the people can't really create a more sustainable video game to where they're just like, let's just make this fucking stupid, and the person's going to die hundreds of times here until they finally get that perfect little thing going, and then they'll make it to the next one so that they can do a couple more continues and start over again. Like, it's so frustrating. The shenanigans that they do in a lot of these games that make it so frustratingly unfun. Like, this game had a lot of potential, and then you start off with that bullshit where they're doing... And, like, these all start dropping stuff, but then, like, as soon as you get to the next level, they're like, no, we're not dropping anything. But, like, those eyeball things are just absolutely stupid. Like, seriously. The enemies, like, it's a little much that they, like, it's input reading is exactly what it is. It's like, they know what you're going to do, so they're moving instantaneously on you. So you got to hope that you get lucky enough to score a hit. Like, I don't know. Like, right now, I'm just... Oof. Right now, we're just going through it unceremoniously poorly. And just getting hit by fucking everything. Like, this is really kind of stupid. Like, even if skeletons in any other thing were quite this annoying, like, it's just a little... Which is great. I like that the enemies do stuff, like, you know, they're blocking. You don't see that very often in any of the games, really. But, especially not in some old school stuff. I mean, you barely see it in new games. The enemy are just, usually just giant freaking tanks that just, like, take everything you have to throw at them. Like here, we're like, there's a lot of glaring issues where like we jumped into the blocks. And then on this stuff, we can't even jump into the blocks. Like on this one, it's so hard to jump onto where we're supposed to go. Like that just... Like this is where the game takes a turn for the worst. And then we just get to... Why are our attacks going through him, and then he's hitting us with everything? Ah! I did better on the new DLC on Elden Ring than I'm doing on this fucking garbage. I'd rather fight fucking Mesmer. At least I know how Mesmer works and I can whoop his ass. But this shit right here, because it's almost like it doesn't matter what you do, you really just have to get lucky. Like we keep falling into the other step. It's like Do we just get a level? See, there's like, I can't see any way of getting through that. Like, we cannot fucking hit the guy. His hitbox is so tiny. And everything we do, he blocks or avoids anyways. It's so frustratingly annoying. Like, these games would almost be playable and fun if they quit with the bullshit. Like, you don't see this quite glaringly bullshit in quality games. And there's a reason for it. They don't need all the shenanigans because the game is good and they have talented that just decided to and of course now nothing drops any health now. It's like early on everything's dropping health, now nothing's dropping health. It's like it sets us up that we're just not allowed to have full health. Like, he's hitting us and we can't hit him. Okay, if we can get him to jump back. There we go. If we get him to jump backwards, we can kind of hit him. Oh, that's so annoying. It's Godzilla. What is Godzilla doing in this game? I mean, different stuff. That's kind of cool. Lizardmen, fine with. Oh, are you kidding me? Alright, I'm done. Like, this is fucking ridiculous. Like, you got Godzilla that has range on you. He just keeps blasting you with fire. And there's, like, fucking hardly anything you can do about it. You got the Knight that is cheesy as hell. Like, his range is greater than yours, even though you guys seem to have everything is equal. Like, and then, like, the input reading, granted, to a point is fine. Like, understandable. That's how you actually make the enemies, you know, before they actually had patterns and everything, like some of the newer stuff. Old school, I get it to a point. But you have to be able to actually hit the fucking guys, you know? Just, the game had a little potential. It wasn't great from the start. Like, it's pretty basic. Doesn't really have anything to stand out on, but it was good enough that it had enough going on, a little bit of a story, and enough fantasy stuff to actually make it a decently game that you wanted to play and check out. But then you start getting into this the full-on absolute garbage cheese that they fucking do, where they make sure that you could not get through there with full health, fighting enemies with massive input reading to the point where you can't even hit the goddamn things that have everything against you on it, which to a point is fine, but they have to be able to, you have to be able to actually do something, you know? And it's just frustrating when there's nothing you could do about half the things. I mean, maybe there is and we're just completely missing it. Fair enough, not a big deal. But let's see if the computer has anything like... See, his stuff all hits everything. Ours is like, no, we're gonna... Really frustrating. Had potential. Still not the worst game we played. And if you wanted, like... Get through some of the frustration, I could see it still being playable. And the game that you want to work on and get better. Because it does have that, like... Almost... Dark Souls-ish kind of where... You get these annoying fucking things that are a pain in the ass. But it's just good enough to where you... Well, Souls games are great, so we're not even going... But this game is just good enough to make you kind of want to keep going and working on that damn knight and working on this and that to try to keep getting further. It's not one of the games that are so bad that you're just like, yeah, whatever, I'm going to throw it to the side, never play it again. It's not great, but it does have a little bit of potential, and there's still a little bit there that makes you kind of partially want to work and get a little bit better. I'm kind of over it already. I could see if I owned it, like taking a break, coming back to it, and really trying to fight through it. But at this point, too many games, too much stuff that it doesn't stand out enough, and it's not good enough to be something that I want to like be completely annoyed with for an extended period of time, trying to fight the cheese just to get a little bit thing, because they're just gonna keep throwing him in front of you, and again and again. Like they are being a little creative on the enemies. We got Godzilla, which doesn't fit. We got the lizard guy, which is cool. We got the mage. We got that, but I feel like the knight's just going to keep popping up. So with that being said, guys, thanks for joining. Until next time, have a great day.